Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am RJ. This is the 98, no it's not, it's the 96 Dodge Ram Wagon, which we're coming to you live from. Well, it won't be live when you see it because it'll be recorded, but that's a whole nother thing. That's how we can get into this. I got a lot of things going around in my head. Here in Columbus today, it is 74 degrees. Ooh, the humidity is 93% already. The high today is only going to be 87, and we're going to have a 60% chance of the wet stuff. And last night it came. It came right after I got off work, was doing some things, getting prepped and didn't do it. It rained, so I switched directions, did another thing, and just pretty much went to bed. Yeah, so yesterday was 50%, this is 60%. It's late in the afternoon. We'll see if how much rain we actually get, because this time of year is kind of iffy in Columbus and in Georgia. Yeah, it is. So without further ado, this morning weather has been brought to you by this here coffee. Yes. Oh, that's hot. But it's so good. Pick you up some today in your grocer's freezer. Oh, well, we've all made it. We've made it. It is July 1st, and it is episode 180. Yay! Fireworks. I kind of feel good about that. I kind of feel bad that y'all had to watch through a whole lot of boring videos to get there, and still watching through a lot of boring videos to get there, but nevertheless, you come by, you subscribe, which is great for the algorithm, whatever that is, and all that. Yeah. Oh, let's welcome a couple of subscribers here, and I say couple meaning two. We're gonna go with we're gonna welcome Ryan White. I should have been done now because that one's been on there for a little while, but the way I think, I get these thoughts and I go bypass them. Midnight Gardener and Caden works with me. He's a new entity in our business over here at the dealership. He's a porter temporarily. He's going to be with us till about September, and then he's going in the military. And yeah, good luck to you. Thank you for your service, what you're about to do. Matt, who's also a new person there, he's tall. He's like 6'3". He towers over everybody. He's a veteran. He's out of the military, and it's fun watching them communicate, because here's this 20-year-old kid that's naive. He's married, and he's just kind of, I don't want to see, he's good, but there's a lot of things that's going to be different around him. But yes, thank you for those subscribers for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Where do we go now? Let's talk with the elephant in the room. There's no elephant in the room. There's no cooler over here. The other one came in, I opened it up. This one was full of, it was nasty. It was just bad. I didn't know I had that much stuff in there. There's a lot of stuff in there. There was a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, there sure was. And I got it out. It was plugged up. It still had everything cool because it didn't get funky. But all the ice that was built up on the walls melted down. And oh man, it was insane. It was just bad. But as you seen yesterday, or in the as you've seen in yesterday's thumbnail, the refrigerator showed up. So cat's out of the bag. She showed you the box. It is a VL45 IceCo fridge. I was actually influenced on this fridge watching Chrome's channel and what he's went through with his, and yeah, because the one that I pulled out was a Dometic, and yes, it's got the down-false compressor, it's got all the good stuff in it, but it was 8.5, 9 years old. It really was, and it just died. You know, it just died. The circuit board couldn't keep the temperature. There was something wrong with it. I don't know. The pump would turn on every once in a while, but the circuit board was fried, and the buttons were all jacked up. You know, the little coating on them were already gone. So I will do an unboxing. I've got to do the rest of that wall down there, so I got it off now. I'm going to tend to that. I'm glad I got great patience, because in the old days I would just throw this in there, and because I couldn't stand it, I just had to have it done. Now I'm a little older, a little bit more mature, so the box is sitting next to my desk, still wrapped up the way it was, came in FedEx. And what distraught me was the FedEx guy. I watched him, the young kid, and he drops it off the edge of the edge of his truck, like tosses it, like, dude, this thing's, do you know what's in there? It says fragile all over it, but that's and then when he was inside getting the other, I pushed it over to the lane, and he come back and he was looking around. He left it on the ground. I knew what it was. It was mine to have my name on it. I grabbed it, and I let him look around for it a little bit, and hey man, I got the box over here, the one you dropped off the back of the truck. I picked it up. So yeah, we will do I will do a unboxing and a first impression, which I'm sure it's going to be good, of the cooler, freezer, fridge, the VL45. You know what I found out? VL45, you know what that, guess what that stands for? And it didn't click in my head. It's Vanlife. They call it on the website, it's Vanlife 45. So that was kind of a neat tidbit. I got a shout out to Carney, which is probably a AI person or anything, or possibly from IceCo, because I ordered this thing about 7 o'clock at night, and about 5 o'clock in the morning when I got up, I knew it was the wrong one, and emailed, boom, 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 got the ball rolling. And you heard some of the things that I was in distress for. I gotta hand it to them. IceCo, all your team members, thank you very much, because not only did I order the wrong one and it was shown to be shipped and everything, and it saved me a whole lot of money on the back and forth shipping, but you came back at me, you gave me the offer I was thinking in my head how we were going to work this. You credited my credit card, and you swapped the order and delivered the correct fridge. So my hat's off to IceCo. As far as customer service goes, I will give them props all day long, because I don't buy a lot online. I do not buy a lot online. I am that old school, go in the store, pick it up, sniff it, take it home. Good, bad, or indifferent, that's just the way I am. I'm 60, I'm from the old school. You know, I used to go get my mom's cigarettes when I was 12 years old. I walked to the store and it was no big thing, and yeah, so old school. And it's not bad, because if I have 100 million memories in my head and 50,000 of them have good tidbits, and 20,000 people actually hear them, and 10,000 people actually think about them, then when I pass on, it'll be something that's carried on. So, enough philosophy. Enough philosophy. So let's go ahead and throw in there. So Ice Co done me real right. They're running a special or something. I got this, I got that. No big deal. I think the fridge cost me a total of $560 maybe when it was all said and done, which I had been in my head a whole lot more than that. But I'm sure it's a quality product. I'll give a review for it. I actually like this space right here without it for my knee, for when I'm sitting here talking to you. But I got everything piled up on the bed that normally would go on there, and I got it pushed back now because I don't want it to fall off the bed. And moving the fridge, I kind of noticed the mistake I made in putting the sheet on, so I'll get to correct that as well. But yeah, you can see right here, right there, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, right there, that's the end of that wall. So I'll carry that down a few more feet, that way it goes below the bed, and that wall will be finished to what I'm going to do with it. Am I ever going to get a regular van build? Probably not. I would like one. It's nice. I would really enjoy coming in and seeing it a masterpiece. But I'm okay with what I'm looking at because it's me, and it's, you know, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. But yeah, so thank you, Ice Co, for working with me on that. Y'all were great. Y'all were really great. And when we plug in the unit, we will give I'm going to do an unboxing. I don't know why people do unboxing. It's just, I feel like I have to do prim and proper unboxing. I'm gonna get my razor knife and probably just open it up, but we'll see. We've got some. I need the content, and maybe I can make it comical. I do not know, but yeah. So moving forward, the West Georgia Dixie boys, 13-year-old and 14-year-olds, are still on their way to Hattiesburg. They're trying to get there. If you want to help them out, you can go to West Georgia Dixie on Facebook and contact Keith or Heather, and you can help all these young men out, because look, it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I remember I got the gig one year to go to the local. We hosted the World Series, and I was a photographer. So it was a lot of work. I was at every game. I caught a piece of every game and made a lot of pictures, a lot of friends, a lot of memories. Don't want to do it again. But for the experience, it was fun. It was really, really fun. Oh, geez. It's about, when I started this video, it was like 5:35 in the morning. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell how long the thing has been running. 15, so it's probably about 5:45. Yeah, so I'm glad I got all that out. Yesterday was the end of the month, you know, and I'll tell you when I do good, and I'm going to tell you when I do bad. So our surveys, last day of the month, I got bombed. I'm talking about, I don't know where these came from. I don't know. One of them was from the 2nd. The guy had been here from the 2nd of June. And the second one was the 14th, which that one's about right. But we're talking about a 434 and a 484. You don't know how many that made me mad. My demeanor changed, my whole attitude. It was just, I was beside myself. It threw me down to, I don't even want to know what my score is. This is the lowest score I've had in this freaking store ever. And I can't explain it. It's not me. I'm never rude to people. One of them was, oh man, one of them just didn't know how to fill it out. Just didn't know how to fill it out. And we didn't call. We have somebody that calls, and there shouldn't be no missed calls. And I had 3 last month that I caught because they were bad. Congratulations to Zanetta. She rock starred it out, and she was the only one out of 5 people that was in the green last month. So Zanetta, hats off to you. Good going, girl. And keep it up. We need it, because I sure sucked. I'm gonna tell you, it was just so disheartening. It was so bad. Yesterday was so freaking bad. I packed my desk. I went into the parts department and got me a box and walked out and went to my desk and just started packing. I went and got me a salesman's suitcase. It was going to be the end. I wasn't going to do it. Everything just piled up yesterday. Mission, and you're worth your salt. Stop by Headquarter Nissan and let's see what we can do for you. We have an air-conditioned shop, and it's about to be hot. So if you want to get out of the heat, get into our kitchen. But yeah, we are looking for a couple good techs that's worth their salt. If you know somebody, send them by. First of the month, let's make it great. You know what's good about the first of the month? You always start from 0, a goose egg. Everything doesn't matter last month. It don't matter. You're good, you're bad, you suck. It don't matter. So we're going to start off in a positive attitude. July 1st, that's today. In 4 days, I'm off because it's the 4th. I'm just going to stay around town. And we will figure out where we're going to go, because I'm taking off Monday. I darn sure am, because a lot of what happened yesterday was the fact that my head wasn't right, because I didn't have that 2-day break from the job, and I need a 2-day break in a row. The first day to get it off of me, to decompress. The second day to actually feel myself and relax. So that only happens up to 5 times a year. I hope I've already had 4 of them. I don't know. But everybody have a great day. Pet your dog, kiss your mom and your wife and your kids. Call your mom. If you made it this far, hit the subscribe button and ring the bell notification and hit the thumbs up button, because one day this will be what I do full time. And maybe I'll even get better. I'm also going to be picking up my photography, and I've also, once I get that gun, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, everybody have a great day, and we'll holler at you later. Bye now.